Hello everyone, I'm Enrique and I'm recording this video because we have our first video conference today, and I think it's important you understand the one part of D2L. D2L has a reports tool that teachers can handle to see not only the places that you have visited in the program, but also the number of visits, the time that you have spent, or if you have downloaded one of the documents from the program. This is important for you to know because I get the impression that some students get the idea that an online class is being on automatic pilot and like entering or the course in the last minute and then completing the assignments in a rush at the end to meet the deadline. And this is the first enemy of online education. So it's important that you understand that you have to do things gradually, that you can't procrastinate, that you have to organize your time, and in that way you may be successful, or you're probably going to be successful in the class. So I'm going to show you the way the system works by taking one of the courses as an example. You know that we have the navigation bars, as I explained to you in the welcome tour. Um, in the syllabus and content section, professors have these tools over here, which is the reports tool, and by using the reports tool we have access to everything that you have visited, the number of students that have visited the sections. For example, I'm going to take the learning object of week 1 as an example, and if you see over here on the right, you see that only 5 students in this class have entered the learning object of the week. This is lethal because the learning object was the first thing that you had to read when we started the module on Monday, and today is Saturday, 5 days later, and the module closes tomorrow. So entering tomorrow and doing everything at the end is not a wise idea. I'm going to show you here, for example, who has entered. This is the report. I'm going to do it backwards. I'm going to show the search options, and then you'll see uh, the um, it allows me to see users who have visited this topic or users who have never visited this topic. I'm going to do it the other way around, showing you the ones that have visited the topic. So this is the list of students that have visited the first learning object in this section 2729. This is amazing, provided that today is Saturday. So here we have the list of students, the number of visits, and the time spent in the visit. So I could do this in every single corner of the class, and like for example here, you see the writing a narrative piece, how many students, 7, the language corner, 4, how to write good sentences, 4, the first writing assignment, 2 only, and self-assessments 3 and 1 and 0 and 0. So this is important for you to understand that my job here is not to police the class. So part of my description is not to do surveillance, but it's important for you to understand that when I make a decision at the end in connection to grades, and I take into account the performance, and this is part of the performance. So please be wise and use my word of advice, and don't procrastinate. Do what you have to do, planning your week, and and something else. Don't do the assignments without reading the material, because that's the first thing I do. I check performance, and then I go back and see how much time you have spent and devoted to my class. I'm very sorry to be sending this message, but this is the reality of my class. I have the tool in my hands, and I inevitably have to use it.